Welcome to the third episode of Look at Them Talk. I'm joined by my co hosts, Landis, Chandler, and I am Noah. We have a special guest on today, Anthony, and this is the third episode. Let's get it started.
Bang up
And
job.
bang up job. Really good job there.
That was nice.
A little bit of
alright.
a introduction, I guess. Anthony is my brother. So he
From the
is
same mother.
I guess he is the fourth cousin. So
Yeah, I'm not.
it
I'm
only
the
it's
odd
only
one out.
it's
Oh,
only
no.
fitting that he's the first guest, though.
I was kind of in the weird little bubble where they were all born together, and then I came 2 years after.
Mhm.
The one who's always kind of
Just kind of followed him around, yeah. So I mean,
So-
should I? Yeah.
Yeah, let's hear a little bit about yourself, a little bit of an introduction.
Yeah, what do you want to say?
Uh,
What do you have to say for yourself?
How interesting are you, or how uninteresting are you? That's what we want to know.
I suppose that depends who you ask. Um, so I'll just keep it simple. At the time, I'm currently working for some pest control company. Also going to school at Ohio University. I was a 21-year-old freshman this year, so that was interesting.
Oh,
You're
you?
gonna-
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you? Oh, yeah. It's first year, and he was a 21-year-old. Continue.
So, I mean, I don't have much else to say about myself at the time.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that. You guys can figure out about me as we go, I suppose.
I guess so.
That's right.
Way to go. Yeah.
Yeah. So you've been to Jackie O's, right? At OU.
Yeah, it's more like a kind of place where a lot of people take their parents when they come in town.
It's that
Mhm.
bar. It's
Yeah, I
nice
mean-
one here.
Yeah, they got a lot of craft beers and pretty good
Tasted
food.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, there's not very good cuisine in Athens if you're looking to sit down, to be honest. There's maybe
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 that are legitimate sit downs.
There's that Mexican restaurant. What's that called? The
Casa something, I'm assuming.
I don't know. I think I went there. Actually, went there on my 21st birthday with Jacob, and Ashley was there too. There's a place right
Pretty
next to
solid.
the state back or the steakhouse, the Texas Steakhouse, or whatever it is.
Oh, well, I'm not thinking about that place. I'm thinking about the place that has like what, margarita slushies or something.
Oh, that's bronies.
Yeah, that sounds
That's
right.
that's like the freshman bar. Or one
Yeah,
of them, at
that sounds
least.
right.
It's not
And
Mexican brownies.
Since I was a 21-year-old freshman, I
Sure.
didn't go there very often.
Where would you
Um,
go most of the time? What was the bar that you frequented?
It's called the College Inn, but everybody, CI.
The CI. Yeah,
So-
yeah.
All of my roommates my first semester worked there, so just kind of naturally found
You got
myself
free beer?
there. Not free, but there was definitely a discount. So,
Good.
Can't be
uh,
drinking on the house.
yeah, once you start finding discounts at bars, you don't really care about the environment.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, there's the J Bar and Stevens are the two other. Those are kind of like, I don't know, the kind of like a lot of the kids that would have went to Miami if they had enough money or would have gotten in, like going to those bars. So, and I don't know any of the bartenders, so I don't go there very often.
I went last time when I was down there. We went to there's a place that had a breakfast shot where it was like orange juice and Jameson with like syrup in it, and it was. You know what bar serves that? Because that shot was incredible, and I definitely would like to have some more of that.
You know, I've had one
Good.
myself. Someone ordered one for me, and it might have been Jacob actually. So
It probably was because he was the one who ordered it
I
for me.
think, yeah, I think that's Pigskin that does those.
That sounds
which
about
is-
right.
That's right next to CI, and they got some pretty good food there too. It's a little bit more high class. Not as
Good little spot.
shoulder to shoulder, butts to nuts type of scene.
Yeah, like the brick. What was it the brick house? Brick.
That's Red Brick. I didn't even go there. I literally went there one time, and it was just because I was like looking for a friend that told me they were there.
Yeah, Jacob took me there one time, and it was just packed, and it was so small. And
You're gonna lose a shoe just walking if they're not tied tight.
I feel like that's how most bars here at Ohio State, at least the ones that I've been to, they're just jam packed. And I hate people, so I hate going to bars.
Yeah, that's pretty true. I can attest to that.
I just hate
want
being
it to-
hot, like just like temperature wise, just like anytime I'm like, it just makes me feel uncomfortable. And like when you've got like all those people like breathing on you, and you're just like sitting there, like it's just hot. I mean, you do get better once you get more alcohol in you, but like when you first go in there, it's like, oh god, it's like, ugh.
It's just hard to get anywhere.
Well, the issue is like oh, okay. For instance, outer in bar here, they have an indoor and outdoor bar. And I think on like Tuesdays, Thursdays, or whatever, they have $1 wells or $2 wells, and it gets packed.
That'll bring out the degenerates.
To the point where you can't
Bring
get
me out.
to the bar. Like you have to literally just elbow people just to get to the bar to get a well drink.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's terrible, and
Business is booming.
I hate it.
Well, that's the worst part about like winter at school, because it's everybody still wants to go to the bars, obviously, and you gotta walk there. And luckily, I live fairly close to the bars, but most people, you gotta wear at least some kind of outer layer. And then the second you step into the bar, you don't know what to do with your outer layer, and if you keep it on, you're gonna be drenched. So that's definitely a struggle of winter bar activities.
You gotta get that liquid layer going.
Yeah, I reckon.
There's not like a whole lot else to do in OU other than go to the bars.
There really isn't.
Gosh,
About it.
that's true. There's nothing around there.
There really isn't.
Yeah,
I mean,
you can go to
watch
Hawking
like, basketball
Hills
games or hockey games, but like other than that,
nobody goes to the basketball games. Or
nobody
football
does,
games.
really?
Not really.
I would probably go to the football games, but
Is it like Kent, where you as a student get in free to the football games?
Oh yeah, all the NCAA sanctioned sports are free for students, and they still don't get very many people.
I assume Kent was the same way, but I only went to one football game there.
I think Kent was the same.
Yeah, I'd assume so. Because I mean, they're trying to, especially the basketball stadium. It's our OU's basketball stadium is large. I can't imagine they've ever sold out, other than if they had a MAC championship or something like that there.
If they ever were really good or something, like OU's not really that great at basketball, are they?
They're not bad. There's like he's a fairly decent NBA prospect there right now. He averaged like 16 points, like 7 assists, and like 5 boards this year.
Huh.
But they're no Dayton Flyers.
No, definitely not any Dayton Flyers.
It's the
Dayton
Flyers.
Flyers.
The only sport that they seem to have.
Oh, I mean,
they just had a guy get drafted from the football team, so I mean, not too bad.
Yeah, and Jamie Meter from Ashland was playing for the Browns.
What a guy!
Whoop-de-doo, Basil.
Hey, there's a few times where I was like, oh yeah.
I mean, I was all for Jamie Meter. The guy had a nonstop engine, but
yeah.
OU and Dayton are not known for their sports other than basketball for Dayton.
Oh, TJ Carey. Well, not anymore, but TJ Carey was a Bobcat.
You get your token players here and there.
Every once in a while, you get your good players, but it's not, it's not Ohio State, Texas.
Yeah, definitely not.
Oklahoma.
Whew. How are you doing on this this peach bird dog there, Mr. Anthony?
There's about half left. I think I gave a quarter to you, so I'm about a
You gave me
quarter
quite
in.
a bit. I'm getting through mine pretty good here.
What is that? It's a what mix?
Cheap flavored whiskey.
Oh yeah,
Nothing fancy.
That's
Nothing
sounds
like
like it'd do
the
the
nothing
trick.
like the nothing like the Elijah Craig I've been drinking the past two podcasts.
I imagine.
Although
I
I do
almost
have
went
plenty
with
of selection to choose from in here.
I almost got the Maker's Mark cask strength, but my pockets were telling me to go other ways.
Tell me no.
I got a question for you, Anthony.
Yes, sir.
I'm assuming you've listened to the podcast before coming on, right?
I have.
What did you
Listened to
think
both
of
of
it?
them. Oh, I mean, I like it. I didn't stop playing any of them. I listened to them all the way through.
Oh, good.
I think I was telling Grant when you guys were talking on a second episode, you were talking about the like the psychology of when you give someone something and they like kind of just automatically feel like they have to do something for you.
Yeah.
I just said I had something that came to mind. I was watching the Jordan documentary Last Dance, and on the Dennis Rodman kind of feature they were doing. I don't remember exactly what it was, but someone had gifted him something, and when they asked him, they were like, "Well, how do you feel about them giving that to you?" And he's like, "Well, I ain't getting nothing back." And I just thought it kind of showed how different Dennis Rodman truly is. His just immediate reaction was, "I'm not giving him anything back."
Most people be like, "Oh, thank you for this. Like, what can I do for you?" Like in response, he's just like, "Nah, appreciate it, but they ain't getting nothing back from me." Like,
too numb to it. Sees right through the BS.
He's a different kind of guy, especially like even in the NBA when you got characters. Dennis Rodman stands out.
Oh yeah, once he started dating Madonna, I think she was definitely feeding the beast as well.
Didn't he like wear a dress or something? That was like a big thing.
Yeah, he married himself.
Ah, that's it.
Married himself?
Yeah, they were like, why would you marry yourself? And he's like, because I love myself.
it's a different guy.
Can't argue that logic.
He's good friends with Kim Jong-il.
Good luck with the taxes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's definitely unique. Wouldn't say there's many like him.
With his blonde hair.
Yeah, that's right.
He's featured in many rap songs.
So it's Grey Poupon.
Yeah, no, just people reference to him, like change my clothes like Dennis Rodman changes his hair, whatever. Whatever it may be. Just any lyric referencing switching frequently.
I think my favorite hip hop reference is Grey Poupon, the mustard.
What's that?
Grey Poupon, the mustard.
Oh yeah.
My favorite reference.
I don't know who that is.
Nah, it's just something that's commonly used.
It's a mustard brand. It's kind of like high class, fancy mustard.
Oh, you gotta watch those commercials. Grey Poupon.
Grey Poupon.
There's like a bunch of people in like limos being driven around. They only eat Grey Poupon.
How good is this mustard? Like, I can't imagine mustard being like
probably terrible.
Yeah, that's probably awful.
Like,
they're not going to be a sponsor.
They're not going to be a sponsor. I much rather prefer the Heinz yellow mustard.
Heinz
they want to be a
mustard.
sponsor.
It also depends on what kind of mustard you're going for. There's different flavors of mustard.
Yeah, that's true. Ballpark, stadium.
I'm a huge fan of ballpark mustard.
ballpark stadium mustard.
Yeah.
Do people get ballpark mustard, or is that kind of just like an Ohio thing because the Indians have their own? Like,
Nah, I
I
think
it's
it's
a
pretty
thing.
commonplace.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty
because
widespread thing.
spicy brown mustard's pretty damn similar.
Dude, it's so fucking good. That ballpark mustard at the Indian Stadium. Dollar Dog Night. You get the hot dogs. Night. They've been steaming in the buns, so everything's a little moist.
It's crazy how much the ticket prices go up on Dollar Dog Night. Like you can look at tickets. You can look at tickets, and you'll have your on like Game Time. It's like an app that shows you like cheap tickets and stuff, and it'll show you the dates, and then it'll show the hot dog day, and it's like $20 more than all the others. Man, people really love getting them dogs.
You're gonna be able to eat 20 hot dogs to offset the cost.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I can pound those things.
I know, I've seen it. We went to a game where we had the club option, where we had the unlimited food, and oh my god, dude, me and Chan.
Well, it's the way
we got our money's worth.
It's the way they tinfoil them and they sit there for so long. The bun morphs to it, so you don't have to fight the bun like with those things. It's just it's just easy to just go for it.
Good cohesion.
Yeah, it's just it's like a corn dog almost, but
some condiments. It's like Kobayashi. It's already got them like pre-soaked for you.
Mm-hmm. Well, I also like the ballpark sausages that they have. Not the regular hot dogs, but the bratwurst. The bratwurst. Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. I'm a fan of brats. I've been eating those recently.
I've never been a big brat guy. I don't like the feeling of breaking through the outer skin.
I just think if you just pile the condiments on it, and it's just like, oh god.
Off the grill, they're good, but
talking about hot dogs makes me want hot dog shot.
I haven't had that in years.
Can't beat it. The sauce is where it's at.
Sauce in the milkshake.
My go-to. I get 2 hot dogs. I get one with everything, which is just chili and onions, and then kraut and cheese.
Kraut and cheese,
so good. Oh yeah, sauerkraut and cheese, so good.
That makes me think of when I was living in Pittsburgh, and we had a Sheetz right next to our rink. You get $2 or two hot dogs for $1. Throw mustard and kraut on them.
2 hot dogs for $1?
Yeah.
I don't know if I trust that coming out of the Sheetz.
What kind of meat's in them hot dogs?
Sheetz has got good food.
If you're gonna sell it to me that cheap, I'm not gonna question where you got it from and what is in it.
Well, it's like those McDonald's chicken nuggets. It's just that paste. It's the same thing. Those people who trust Burger King 10 chicken nuggets for $1, those or whatever it is, $2. No, there's something nasty going in that meat.
That's every time I see Burger King doing the 10 for $1.50 nuggets.
Yeah,
man, somebody's gonna get fired. That's
gotta be
good of a deal.
There's gotta be like dog meat in that or something. Like there's something nasty going in there.
Hey,
I just don't trust Burger King. I don't go there for fast food. I drive by it.
The Whopper though,
I'm not a fan of it.
That's second to the quarter pounder for fast food burgers.
I just never really got it.
I think McDonald's is my go-to.
I want to try the Invisible or the the Beyond Impossible Burger. The Whopper, Impossible Whopper, whatever it is.
Impossible Whopper.
Yeah, I would like to try that, but just haven't.
For what's your reason behind that? Because I never found any attraction to that.
I don't know. I just want to see what it tastes like. See if it's any good. I mean, the stock price has certainly gone up, so it must be pretty decent for the Beyond Burger, anyways.
I
Is that the
had
one with the meat that tastes like meat, but it's vegetable?
Yeah, it's like all
Yeah.
Vegan or
plants and stuff.
vegetarian,
Whatever
Yeah,
whatever
Noah and
magic
I had a
voodoo they
burger
put.
that had that. So,
Yeah.
magic voodoo.
Yeah. Really squeeze out there. I don't know.
They have
Gypsy
to get a
witchcraft.
shaman in the manufacturing process.
I think it's about
So Chandler and I had an
I think
Impossible
it's
Burger a
been-
few months back.
I don't know
And
what
I'm
it
gonna
is,
have to
but
say, like,
I have been
it's
reading that
not
they're
worth
trying to do
$12.
like
That's for sure.
lab grown meat.
It's probably a
And
burger
I
that's
would be
better
totally
marketed
down
as,
for
like,
eating
some
lab
lunch
grown
meat or something
burgers.
you
Like
can quickly make up.
if they if it tastes good, like
kind of
I would be
quality
all
that
for
you're
it.
looking
Like
for.
yeah, sure, let's do it.
Sounds a
man.
lot better. Just skip
to,
the
like,
process
get
of growing
that
a cow.
out of
Just
not
make
having
the
it
ground
up.
beef when there's other products
it
out there that
exists. I
taste
know
just
that
like
it's
it.
just extremely
kind of
expensive right now.
Yeah, they're working
Oh,
on pretty
yeah.
impressive. I mean, it's a bit pricey for what it is, but
That's kind of like a backhanded compliment, don't you think? Like,
Hey, that's where they're at.
hey, so we had this burger, and I would say it's the equivalent of lunch meat.
It is. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to say you should pay top dollar for it. It needs to improve.
Yeah.
that's true. That's true. I mean, vegan people, I imagine, will be out there probably eating it up because it's better than what they have currently. Like,
Oh, yeah.
available
You ever
to
have
them.
a bean burger?
It's not great.
It tastes like dirt.
I've had a black bean burger that actually wasn't bad.
Some of them aren't too bad, but I mean,
Well, how
That's
many of them are really wanting like a burger? Like, well, if you're vegan and you're only eating vegetables, are you getting a burger because you want the taste of a burger, or are you getting a burger because you like the idea of eating a sandwich that looks like a burger when everyone else is eating burgers in your party?
that's a good point.
Why do you get a burger?
I mean, I think a lot of people do it for health reasons, so they probably do miss being able to go to Burger King and get a burger. So I mean, that's all I could really think of. I'm
Valid.
sure there's plenty of vegans that still would like to be able to eat meat when they want, but once you
For whatever
commit to
reason or
something that
not.
deep,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
no,
I might be able to do pescatarian at the most, least.
Pescatarian. What is
That's where
that?
you eat fish.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. So I couldn't really do that because I don't really like fish that much. I mean, I'll eat it, but it's
Does that include like crawfish and shellfish?
Yeah.
crustaceans.
Oh, I can do that.
Those are
Which
probably right
reminds
in there.
me,
I don't know if it'd be great
Those
for the
count,
wallet.
and bugs would be in there. Yeah. They're
I mean, bugs
expensive.
count, right?
They are, especially here. Like we're in the freaking middle of the continent.
I remember I was like starting the first grocery shop for myself, and I was like, well, red meat's got to be like a delicacy, so that's got to be pretty expensive. I'll go get some fish. And I'm like, hot damn, that's like $7 a pound.
Yeah.
What the hell? I'll go back to the red meat. It's like $3 a pound.
Yeah. It'd be a different story if we were kind of near the ocean.
Oh yeah, I'd eat nothing but crab then.
I think crab is still expensive if you're on the ocean.
Well, I'll pay $7 a pound for it, and I'll be good. Oh,
That reminds me though, after this whole virus goes away, I am wanting to have a crab boil. Well, a crawdad boil.
We'll all go down there for it. I'll be down.
Mhm. Yes, sir.
Good old
Yes, sir.
Cajun bowl.
Would you be up for that, Anthony? Do you eat seafood, Anthony, or are you like your mom?
Oh no, I love shrimp, lobster, crab. I mean, I'll eat like some yellowfin or something like that if I'm in Florida. Like that's the only time I really eat fish is if it's like catch of the day or something when I'm on the coast.
Yeah.
Other than that, tend to stick to. I do like shrimp. I like shrimp a lot. Some butter garlic shrimp. Can't go wrong.
Has anyone here eaten a crawdad?
Oh yeah.
I've not had one.
Like
You
haven't
have an
had
actual
one?
crawdad, Noah? Full crawdad, shell and everything.
Yeah, Kai's crab boil.
With the head on, you know how to take it apart.
Yeah.
he's like
Like,
right,
what are you
sure?
What are
analyzing
you
it. He's like,
doing?
you ate a crawdad, right?
Yeah.
I don't
It
think
comes
I have.
it comes in a big
Yeah.
bag. It's like damn 2 pounds we bought. All right.
Prove
I
it.
didn't.
You get a potato thrown in
Prove it.
there. You get yourself a corn
Take a
nibbler.
picture of it.
I'm not convinced.
Doesn't count unless you bring it back.
No, I didn't know if those places give you a whole crawdad where you have to
Oh yeah, they do.
take it off, you suck out the head juices, dish
You gotta do
those,
work.
crack the tail, crack it and eat it.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know if people needed that explained or not.
Yeah.
How to eat one. That's
Yeah, I
why.
didn't know you had to do that. So I mean, that's fine for me.
Exactly. My
Sitting
point.
here,
I'm
roasting.
getting shit over here. Like, yeah, I've had a crawdad, you dumbass.
It's
Sort of
because
roast-
you
sort of
you
roast-
didn't fucking believe
I just
me over
wanted to
here.
make
It just sounded like you were
not
like,
that I didn't. I was
you're
just
like, hey,
making
sure
sure
you
Are
you
you
ate
had
one?
sure it
full
was a
crawdad.
crawdad, or you think it was a mini
lobster? Did you think it was a lobster? Is that what it was?
Not that I didn't believe you. I just wanted to make sure you've had the full thing. I was like, you had a crawdad, the head on and everything. It wasn't like you've had a crawdad. You sure you had a crawdad? Are you sure you had a crawdad? And you just
It
weren't
sounded like.
misrepresenting the size of the lobster tail that you had there. I was trying to go
No,
for
I'm
have
too
you
cheap
had
for
the whole head where you have to twist the head from the tail, remove it, suck out the juices from the head, crack the tail, open the tail, and eat the meat.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit of work. It's not bad for like seafood though. I think like it's up there with probably prawn. So that's not
I haven't
terribly
had
different.
prawns either.
It's like big shrimp.
Those shrimp just come with
Yeah,
a little
that's
tail on
true.
the back. Unless you
Bigger
get the
ones.
full prawn.
I'm sure they taste a little bit different too.
I remember Chandler and I went over to my advisor's house for I think like Labor Day or something. We were having mussels, and we sat down. We were just she asked us like, "You guys know how to eat mussels?" And we're like, "Yeah, we know how to eat mussels." Like, what do you? Was there some like science to this? You
Crack
gotta
'em
like
open
face
and
west.
take 'em out.
Yeah, you
It's not
crack
like
them open, take
shucking
them
an
out, and eat it.
oyster or something. You just crack open the shell and eat it.
Yeah, we had some like very complex thing where you gotta like get one muscle and then you gotta use the shell of the other muscle to kind of hinge on in there and then scoop out your meat that way. And oh man, that was too elaborate.
You don't need that.
You
Just
don't
crack
need it.
it
I looked it
open.
up.
Take a spoon or a fork if you don't want to use your hands.
Just use your hands. I looked it up. It's fine etiquette. No one
With
cares.
mussels?
Yeah,
I like the using the cute little fork they give you
sure.
The cute little fork.
That works too.
No, I
It's a-
remember
It's a fork for
Whatever
leprechaun.
gets you the meat, that's all that matters.
I still can't remember what the place was, but it was one of the fancier places. Like we'd go as a family sometimes after church. I don't know
Red
what it was. But no, it was
What,
something. It
Perkins?
wasn't. No, it
Buena
wasn't.
Vista Chicken.
It wasn't a chain, and it wasn't Buena Vista. I know that.
You
but-
sure it wasn't Perkins?
No, I mean we'd go to Perkins and or was it Eaton? No, it was Eaton Park we'd go to, not Perkins.
Yeah, we went to Eden Park a lot. I remember the cookies.
Yeah.
That's the only good thing there.
They weren't even that great.
But no, I remember you and Chan would eat mussels like pretty damn early, and I was sitting there eating chicken fingers. I was like, oh, all right, yeah, you guys are cool.
I didn't eat the mussels.
It's like I'm not
I saw you
touching
taking
those.
pictures with you too. I was like, yeah, that's nasty.
I don't remember eating mussels at Eden Park. I don't think I would have the balls.
No,
to
that's
eat mussels
it wasn't at
Park.
Eaton Park. I know that. It was I can't
It had to
remember.
be like a Golden Corral or something.
No, it was like a real. I don't know. We'll have to ask Graham. Someone,
yeah.
one of the family
She
members
knows.
might be able to put together.
I can't remember what else we would have went to. I mean, there was
We didn't go there often. We might have only
Oh.
went there once, for all I know. My memory from back then is just kind of a lot of things spliced together. So
Golden Gate?
oh,
I don't know. It was.
Did you?
It was like a pretty. It might have been Ponderosa, but no,
Was
because I
it
don't think they
one
did
of the
mussels.
10 million Italian restaurants that are there.
Oh yeah.
I know they had a Shannon Sharp jersey in one of the dining rooms, I believe. Signed Shannon Sharp jersey. So that goes to the listeners. I know. The family members that listen to this, if you know what I'm talking about, let me know. If not, just forget everything I said.
freaking crazy.
You're gonna get phone calls now. As soon as this is
open
published.
that one.
Well,
All right.
I guess I figured we could talk a little bit about how the name of the podcast came about, because Anthony was a part of that.
Was he?
So yeah. I mean, we were there in Columbus for his hockey game. So
that's why everyone was there.
Yeah, we were all there.
Yeah, I was wondering about the setup.
Yeah, we were there for the hockey game, and then I guess we went to the
Chinese
buffet afterwards.
Okay.
And
Oh yeah.
Graham was sitting there watching us, and she's just like, "Look at them talk."
We were no, it wasn't even sitting, man. It was in the parking lot. We were talking to each other, like going back and forth, and it started there. But we continued in the restaurant. And so she just kept on continuing, like, look at them talk, Cliff. They're talking to each other.
Yeah.
You just see them going back and forth. They could just talk.
It's like I could sit here all day and watch them talk.
That's right.
That's what we were doing. We were pretty much just talking about nothing, kind of like we do here.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's our specialty.
Yes, you do.
That's what we do.
Yeah, I called her recently and told her that. She's like, "You mean this is all just because of me?" Like, yeah. Yeah, you said that like nonstop.
She started the idea.
She was completely oblivious.
I had no idea.
She was just thinking like, I wish I could just be there like a fly on the wall and just see you guys talk. And then this came up, like, well, yeah, you're the target audience here.
Literally, we're the one who started. We've been talking about it for years because of it.